Hi, beautiful Virgos. I'm Sunny, and what I see for some of you is travel. Somebody traveling to you, or you're traveling. Either way, it looks like it's fun. I feel like some of you are traveling to see family, friends, um, good connections, and even to relationships. I do see those showing up as well. I feel like for some of you, you may be traveling, somebody's coming to you to get balance, to get justice, to make things right. I don't feel like there's strife or stress in it. It feel like it's something solid, or at least something trying to be solidified. Either way, it feels like positive vibes. Even for some, if you do work from home, it's like that money is it's pretty decent. Okay. Signs I see: Cancer, Gemini, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I feel Taurus energy too. All right, Virgos, what's going on with you? What's going on with Virgo? Virgos. I keep look. Definitely shows some water going on. Where for someone to do when it comes up to this travel, you're adamant that nothing is going to disrupt your fun, your I feel like intentions. It feel like for some of you, I don't know, you're not trying to hear somebody's point of view, and it's not on some selfish arrogance. It just feel like you know what you have to do. You're not a child. Pisces is here, Cancer, heavy, because it showed the Chariot and the Hangman, but also the Moon. All right, Virgos, what's going on? Okay, so for some of you, you're saying to yourself, I'm not losing no sleep over something here that's not worth my time, let alone it's costing me more to worry about this mess. So that's past energy. And even then, you was determined to say, I'm not going to not only cry over spilled milk, but I'm not going to let something that I know isn't beneficial work my nerves. No, I feel like for some of you, you already started your new beginning, Leo energy. Not listening to your intuition in the past, and also for some of you, it's like I feel like information they maybe shouldn't have had cause all this resistance, competition, and some of you inner stress, like where somebody was conflicted and thinking, OMG, did they try to play games with me? And that in itself was throwing whoever this Virgo is off from what they were supposed to be paying attention to. And this is why somebody was like, oh, I see what they're trying to do. They're trying to play on whatever they, again, that they know is maybe a weakness, a chink in your armor, whatever it may be. They more or less, whoever this is, Scorpio, they, because they're stuck in their ways, they trying to keep you like in that mindset, and you're like, never again. You stepped into this new phase. There's no way you turning back. Yeah, for some of you, it took you too long to get to this point. So it's like, OMG, there's no way. Yeah, I'm going to put myself in a position to be disappointed again by someone who's impulsive and definitely it move more like an adversary because you don't even know what team they on. And you learned that over time. Even the time you took to heal, the time you took to see things for what it is, trust in the process, I kid you not, it pays off in so many ways. To where the access to hurt you is no longer there. This person, whoever they is, Unfortunately, you're not the only one they did this to. They do it to themselves. They're their own worst enemy, to be honest. And they want a commitment, but it's because of how good you was to them. You know, it feels very spoiled energy, something you don't want or need. I'm gonna get some more Kipper to clarify for our Virgos. We almost done. Okay. Ooh. This is for Virgos, Virgos, Virgos. Alrighties, Virgos. Okay. So some of you was feeling as if they was trying to downplay what they could do in a relationship to work to help it grow. And either way you pass that with this great happiness, you don't even want that. That was something that for some of you, that's what you was determined to build and have with this person back then. But it's like, OMG, some of you feeling so much better, frolicking. And I did see again that travel for some had to do with children for your children. For some, it could be grands. Who knows? It just showed that for some, when it come up to this particular person, it's like you wish them the best, but you know what it is when it come up to whoever this person is. They're gonna always have inner conflict. There's always gonna be other people. There's always gonna be something going on that this person's going to want your attention. And for some of you, you at this point, like as time went on, you was like the kind of connection I supposed to have. It flow way better than that. And I also see for some of you, a connection is here. Well, in time, if it ain't currently, it is happening soon. Gemini energy, Taurus, yeah, somebody definitely when they lock in, when you get into, they're gonna want a commitment. And even with the person that was trying to keep you connected to them, they did not have good intentions because they still had so much doubt that they had within. They couldn't make a decision. Cancer, Pisces, um, sir, we're done. Let me just get these last two couple cards for Virgo. Okay, so you're taking it slow because you want things right in your home. And one thing you have, and it shows you never trying to do is make a desperate move to get out of a situation or make a deal with somebody that's going to try to lock you into something toxic, pretending that is genuine and loving. It looked like some of you came a long way. OMG. And it feel like you have the strength to do what's best for yourself, for the sake of the ones you love, the future generation. I keep seeing these kids that you love so much for some. All right, that's what I see, Virgo. Since you want to keep shaking things, I'm gonna close out this message. Love and light. Laters.